this message is going to be all over the place because it's just coming from a lot of what I'm reading. And I made a post this morning, and the post said, if a woman is not trying to help you, then she's trying to use you. Get rid of her. Simple as that. Obviously, women will take a post like that. What the F you mean? We ain't gotta help these niggas. These niggas ain't kings. These niggas is peasants. These niggas ain't shit. You a pick me. You always trying to vouch for the man. And what about a man helping a woman? And, you know, the same old, same old, same old. And so there's so many things that I have to say to that. But before I go too far in, I'm gonna start by saying this. I think women don't understand that when you constantly have to display to the world your dislike for men, or when you constantly have to display to the world that men aren't this and men aren't that, and F these men and they ain't this, and I'm not doing this for no man, and F the, you don't understand that people who are healed, or people who have done or is doing the work, is able to identify that. You don't understand that when people see you ranting in that way about men in such a negative regard, because it seems like me speaking respectfully about men triggers a lot of you women. And it's not that it's because y'all feel like these men ain't shit. It's because you have not done the work on yourself. You are choosing not to heal yourself from whoever hurt you. I've been betrayed in the worst way. I've been cheated on. I've been lied to. I've been played with. I had men trying to, a man trying to, take money up out of my pocket and was spending it elsewhere when he was saying it was going other places. The point of the matter is this. I've had my fair share of men trying to play games. But the difference is I never held on to it. When I got cheated on, I didn't hold on to that. When I got played, I didn't hold on to that. It literally made me a better woman. It made me wiser. It made me learn how to use my discernment. It made me choose better men. It made me not deal with men at all, but in a healthy way. It made me focus more on myself. It taught me how to master myself. Self-mastery, as a rich queen, or whatever, Lilith, whatever her name is, as she says, self-mastery. It literally taught me how to just kind of make better decisions and better choices when it came to men. Like, I've been a single mom. I've been through all of the things that most women go through, because we're all pretty much going through the same experiences, but a lot of y'all are not learning from your experiences. So all it does is make you more upset. And then when you see somebody who's not in that same dark space that you may be in, you get mad at that woman. I am not a bitter woman. I have never let what a man did to me, or anything that a man have done to me, I never let that make me a bitter woman or a mad, angry woman and F these men. I never felt like that. And I've been played before. And even then, I never felt like that. I always went back to the drawing board to see what could I have done better. I always went back to the drawing board to see, okay, how can I try to go around another man like this? And I can honestly say that my men always got better. Any man that I ever dated was always better. And then, not to mention, anytime something went wrong with a situation, it never made me want to go outside and get loose and get my leg back. It always made me want to try to unplug from society, go back to the drawing board, get myself together. What can I work on? What can I better within myself? Anytime I ever got played by a man, I always wanted to up the score with myself. I always wanted to become a better self. It was never about finding a better man, or a man with more money, or I'm gonna show him that I'm gonna get my leg back, I'm gonna get pregnant. It was never ever that mindset. Not even as a young 18-year-old girl. I got cheated on and got my heart broke at 20. But now, as I'm getting older, what I'm starting to realize is, you say that these men ain't kings, these men ain't kings, they peasants, they ain't this, they ain't that. No, baby, those are the men you're dealing with. You keep running into peasants, you keep running into the Pookies and the Ray Rays, and it could be because you're not the queen that you think you are. It could be because maybe you Pookiana. It could be because a lot of y'all are not really who y'all think you are. You are attracting what you are. You are not attracting who you think you are. And that's the difference. A lot of y'all get up here and think because you look a certain way that means you're a certain way, or because you still memes and use Chat GPT to put your thought process together that means you who you think you are. You really gotta be who you are, and in order to get those results, you have to be that person. I don't attract those men that you're talking about, because men can see right through that. Men can see right through y'all. A lot of y'all are not who you pretend to be, and y'all are upset that you want to attract the kings but don't know how. But I'm gonna tell you something. It's because you just not who you think you are, and it's that simple. That's a hard pill to swallow, though. So I'm gonna leave a lot of y'all with this. It's not me or my message that triggers y'all. It's the fact that you probably gave your all to a man who you felt didn't deserve it. You probably gave a lot to somebody and wasted a lot of time. And instead of you trying to learn from the situation, you'd rather hold on to the situation and get your lick back and waste more and more time trying to prove to that man who never cared to begin with that you are worth something. Y'all spend a lot of time trying to prove y'all worth. That is why y'all want me to get up here and talk down on men to prove that I'm not going to deal with a certain type of man. I know I'm not going to deal with a certain type of caliber of man. I don't have to get up here to display that. I don't have to get up here and say, F these men ain't shit. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I ain't going 50-50. I don't got to say that, because what's understood ain't got to be explained. And women who know who they are, they just stand on who they are, stand on what they say, and they live out what they are. They don't got to try to make it obvious that this is what it is. A lot of y'all is not who y'all say y'all is. Get more assertive with yourself. Do the work so you can become healed, so you can see clearer, baby. Because a lot of y'all is not assertive enough. A lot of y'all don't got the discernment that you think you got. If you would work on, y'all say I'm judgmental. And I'm here to say I don't think nothing is wrong with being judgmental, because being judgmental is what's helping me be able to judge people and be able to make good and better decisions. Hence the reason I'm not going to keep running into the same scenario over and over and over and over. And I have not. There is people who know me in real life. If I was lying, I would be flying. But don't get mad at me. I'm not the trigger. You better go heal yourself. Let it go. What these people do, it may have hurt your feelings. I'm not saying what these men do is right, but you don't gotta ponder on it, because I damn sure didn't. I swear to God, I've been bossed up since I left an 11-year relationship and ain't looked back.